Hey all, and welcome to Tech Fact Friday. Today, we'll be jumping ahead a little to the not-so-distant future and talk about a particularly relevant issue facing the majority of us right now: alternative fuel and electric vehicles. Every time gas prices take a jump, like they have recently, the interest in vehicles that run on something other than gasoline also spikes. So today, we're going to take a look at a biofuel already being used to run boilers that could one day be commercially available to fuel vehicles, and a coming change to electric vehicles that will make them more appealing to Americans. We know that America runs on coffee, but what about cars? A United Kingdom-based startup called BioBean took a closer look at coffee and decided that the used grounds still had the potential for energy-based products, rather than seeing that energy wasted as greenhouse gases as the coffee decomposes in landfills. 2017 was the first time a bus in London was run on biodiesel made from coffee. Whether this is feasible and scalable on a commercial level is still a work in progress, but there are other coffee byproducts available for use by the general public now. For years, BioBean has processed used coffee grounds from cafes to make logs and pellets intended to be used in fireplaces, wood-burning stoves, and other necessary heat-producing mechanisms like boilers, and could be used to replace coal. If these coffee logs can end up being used on a large scale to, say, power the electrical grid, it would still be possible to claim coffee could power electric vehicles. Speaking of that, let's move on to electric cars. While the range between charges for electric vehicles has certainly improved over the years, one thing developers have struggled with is the time it takes to charge the vehicle. Currently, it can take hours to fully recharge a vehicle and about 30 minutes to top off and get an additional 100 miles. But StoreDot, an Israeli company, plans to release a battery for electric vehicles that can fully charge in 10 minutes. Traditionally, the problem that has held electric car batteries back from being able to withstand a faster charge is the resistance encountered by the ions within the battery. StoreDot replaced the graphite components of the battery with a germanium-based semiconductor and eventually hopes to convert to silicon. This reduces the resistance ions encounter when passing through the material, and thus avoiding the ions getting clogged and short-circuiting the battery. Meanwhile, developers at Penn State University are working on the same idea in a different manner. While heat helps ions transfer more quickly, sustained heat causes damage to batteries. But this group has found that by rapidly heating the battery internally and maintaining a temperature of 140 degrees Fahrenheit, it allows the battery to charge the car in 10 minutes. The car's own cooling system is then used to bring the battery's temperature back down before heat damage occurs. These two quick charge batteries likely won't be available on the market until 2024, and even then, we may not see them in commercially available vehicles until 2028. But the tech is there, and coming soon to a garage near you. That's all we have time for today. Leave a comment and let us know if you currently drive an alternatively fueled vehicle, or if you'll be getting one in the future. Remember to share, like, and follow for more content like this. Until next time, it's time for an upgrade, a technical upgrade.